This was a death-white line. Any living thing that crossed it would immediately collapse. A man accidentally drove into it, and the next second his eyes rolled back as he crashed head-on into another car. Police arrived at the scene and sent one officer wearing a gas mask with a rope tied around his waist so they could pull him back if something went wrong. The officer slowly moved forward while the others gradually let out more rope. Incredibly, even with a fully sealed gas mask, the officer only lasted 2 seconds before collapsing. Everyone panicked and quickly pulled him back. Thankfully, the rescue was quick, or the consequences would have been unthinkable. What exactly had happened to this town? Just 2 hours earlier, the town was throwing a huge party when suddenly a strange sound echoed through the air. A woman's eyes rolled back instantly and she collapsed to the ground. It wasn't just her. Everyone in the entire town lost consciousness. Even the birds passed out. People were sprawled everywhere in whatever position they'd been in. At home, on the streets, in supermarkets, all lying motionless on the ground. While police were desperately searching for a solution, a woman noticed something disturbing. A cow that had been lying on the ground was starting to move. Then people throughout the town began waking up one by one. Except for a few who had died accidentally, everyone else seemed fine. Police put on gas masks and began searching the town systematically, but they couldn't find anything unusual. Just when they thought the incident was over, something even more bizarre happened. Overnight, every woman in town had mysteriously become pregnant. The maternity ward was suddenly packed, and doctors were completely overwhelmed. A year later, women were amazed to discover that their 1-year-old children had extraordinary intelligence. They could even spell their own names. Meanwhile, one child accidentally got burned while eating, and her eyes began glowing green as she stared at her mother. The mother then acted as if she were under some kind of control, reaching her hand toward the scalding pot. After leaving the hospital, the mother went to a cliff and started crying. The child made a gesture, and the mother immediately jumped to her death. From then on, increasingly strange things began happening in the village.